new music video for Swerving. Check it out, run it up, run it up. If y'all fuck with it, let me know, comment, like it, share it, share it with your friends.
Summer walker vibing, ice cream liquor, skeeter biting, sweating, dripping, tension water, Angieonmars blazing. Yeah, you know I got the fucking heat. Yeah, roll some more, cause we burn fires bopping, you know. Yeah, it's the weekend shit. I'm on my beef and shit. I'm fucking lit. Fire guy in the bitch, yeah, acting like this zombies. People going crazy, yeah, I never seen some shit like this. The world is going crazy. Bitches whirling, acting brazy. Monkeys braiding, bathing, ain't throw it back up on the daily. Crusty eyes, you just woke up from my sleep. Blurs flirting, yeah, I'm slipping in my speech. It's a new bop. It's a new bop.
What up, family? Peace, love, and growth. We back again with a brand new and exclusive interview on Saydat. My next guest came straight in, killing the game on Quarantine Fridays. She got us all bouncing with her hit singles, Swerving and Dripping. If y'all don't know about her, you best catch up. The up-and-coming, the beautiful, the extremely talented Angieonmars. Peace, queen. Welcome to Saydat.
What's good? Shout out to Jigga News and Saydat. You already know the vibes.
Alright, that's what's up. So starting off, let me ask you, where does the name Angieonmars come from?
So it actually came from my first Instagram handle back when Instagram first came out, and I just kind of kept it like that for a minute. Once I started actually really getting into music, I was banging myself, like thinking like, hey, I need a name. And then I was like, yo, I have a name. Like, that shit my Instagram handle. Like, it's lit.
Okay. So, your real name is Angie. Where does the Onmars come from?
I used to be like spaced out in high school. I used to go to sleep all the time in class. So everybody used to be like, oh, she on Mars, she on a different planet. And then I just kept it like Angieonmars.
I go by the name of Angie, but you can call me Angieonmars.
So where'd you originally find your passion for music?
So I originally found my passion for music when I was like younger. I grew up in New York, and my aunt and uncle used to jam out to music all the time. Like they used to be playing the oldies back then, doing their little two-step in the crib, and I just always kind of felt inspired to see them how they connected with music. And then when I moved to Florida when I was 7, I got closer to my Caribbean culture and closer to like my mother's side, and going to yard parties and listening to reggae and Bob Marley and Adonia and everybody's outside jamming out. I had like a whole different connection to music, and I kind of crossed it over to like more of a culture. So I went to Penn State University, and in college, that's when I really took hip hop as like a form of culture. I seen other people rocking different fashion senses. I seen it bigger than actual music, you know?
I feel it. That's what's up. So is there anyone specific that inspired you to begin rapping or making music?
So I'll have to say my friends, like they always pushed me and like driven me forward to like really pursue it and take it seriously, because my friends were like my biggest supporters. I would say in LA, one of my best friends, Roberta and Mikey, like they used to literally push me like, yo, like you were a rapper, dog. Like they would put on beats and shit, and I would just start like spitting, or like a Nicki Minaj song would come on, or a Drake song, and I know every single word. And it was like, yo, and they would see me writing and journaling in my room. And when I would do that, I literally wouldn't like, I just would just write my thoughts down, journal everything in, and kind of like close myself off. And they were like, they came up with the idea to put it to beats. And once I started doing that, and I started actually listening, tuning into like myself with like my words and corresponding to the beats, I was like, yo, this shit fire. Like I had to go full force.
So how would you describe your importance to hip hop?
My importance to hip hop, I think right now I'm a new fresh face, somebody with a different sound than most, and I don't like to follow the patterns. I kind of stick to myself and stick to my journey. So if I can influence people on that scope and people fuck with me and vibe with me off the strength of me and me being creative and vibing on my own, then that's more the merrier. Like, I can only be grateful for God at that moment.
Definitely. That's what's up. Can you describe your music creation process?
So I think it would have to be like, it kind of varies for sure. I would say if I'm feeling lit, I like to be in a room in a group of people. I in New York, I actually record a lot of my tracks in New York at Tangerine House, and it'd be like a group of us mobbing out, good energy, spark a blunt, get that wine, and we just play a beat, and I just start going off top dome. That's kind of rare. Most of the times, I like to write. Somebody will send me beats, or I'll listen to YouTube beats or whatever, and I'll have something in my head, and I'll just start writing it down and building the song off there.
I was looking, I was, researching you, and I saw a video of you in another interview, and you mentioned the Angieonmars experience. Can you tell us what the Angieonmars experience is?
Yeah, so the Angieonmars experience is basically, this is like my platform, this is my foundation, my empire, my dynasty, whatever. So when I say Angieonmars, it's not just a person, it's not just me. It's like everything that, builds me. So it's kind of like right now is music, right? But with music comes visuals, it comes words. Like, music is not music unless you got the beats and you got the lyrics to fill it up with. So it's kind of like the same type of momentum. Me, I'm also an artist, but I'm a businesswoman. I'm a collegiate, and I always strive for more. I always strive for better. And if I can inspire people to want to build their own little pipeline, then let's get it.
Let's get it. Okay, so are there any musicians or artists or whatever that you would want to shout out right now?
All right, shout out to Crash 2020. Shout out to my dog Slim. Let's get it. Tangerine House, we going up.
Shout out to Tangerine House. If you could go on tour with anybody right now, who would you want to go on tour with?
Oh, that's crazy. Like anybody.
Anybody.
All right, I would say probably like Drake. Drake is like the GOAT right now. Like, I could learn so much from that dude, and just being next to greatness. Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Okay, that's 2 for Drake right here on Say That. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, Drake come through and find you a new artist right here. You know what I'm saying?
Florida with love.
Most definitely. So how do you feel about the state of music today?
I think music is beautiful today. I think music right now, we have access to so many different platforms and technology to where it's accessible at any touch. Like, you can get music off literally a clip on TikTok and create something so beautiful out of it for 30 seconds, 60 seconds, 15 seconds, and that shit blow up. You can go on Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music, and search any artist that you want, whether it's an upcoming artist, new artist. There's always people generating and creating music like crazy. So I think that's literally the beauty of music today. I feel like the downfall for music today is like the marketing and how music gets out. I feel like back then it was easier for people to like, just word of mouth or like promote more off foot. And like, it took more of like, I guess, more work for an artist to get things out there. But some will say like, that's like the beauty of like technology today, is like we do have that accessibility to put an Instagram post out, be on virtual calls like this. So,
How long you been making music, you said?
Like I've been taking it seriously, like 3.5 years now, going on 4.
And if you wasn't doing music, what would you be doing instead of making music?
If I wasn't doing music, I guess if I wasn't doing music, I would probably be modeling or something. I would probably be working some type of entertainment. I majored in chemistry in college, but I never liked that. Like I literally did not. I was kind of doing it just to do it because I was good at it and my parents wanted me to do it, but I never had like a passion for it. But I always used to like I put more of my energy and focus into like my social realm or like the entertainment realm of things.
And so far along your music journey, what's the best advice you've received along your music career so far?
I think my best advice that I've received is always stay true to yourself. When you bet on yourself, you will always win, regardless of um, any other people talking about you. Whatever things get in your path or get in your way, this music industry is really just a mental game more than a physical game. So if you could stay true to yourself and bet on yourself, you always go.
Okay. And what inspires you to keep going?
Um, Honestly, my family, and I feel like more so I want to make them proud. I want to keep providing music that's gonna make the world smile, let alone my whole journey and keep it. I want to keep it 100, like regardless. So for me, it's like if I can listen to my song and I'm smiling and I'm excited about it, then I know my family's gonna be happy and excited about it. And it's all about making sure that they eat and win too.
Drip, drip.
Most def, most def. And shout out to Drippin', y'all go check that out. It's a banger.
Blast off. Okay. Niggas got the sauce, I'm drippin'. Round with a tech, I'm flippin'. Coked up, she lit. Twisted off the lick, she slippin'. Ooh, that's that shit, she trippin'. Ooh, that's that shit, she littin'. Ooh, that's that shit, she sippin'. Ooh, that's that shit, she drippin'. Niggas got the sauce, I'm drippin'. Round with a tech, I'm flippin'. Coked up, she lit.
Can you tell us a little bit about Drippin'?
Yeah, so Drippin' is like this fun pop music song, rap song, melodic John, and that shit go crazy. You play that shit in the club, that shit bop.
Hey, that's what's up.
It's crazy because when I had wrote that track too, like the first time I heard the beat, my boy sent it over. I literally was like, I started talking before I even heard the full beat. Like as soon as that shit came on, I was like, niggas got this sauce. Like it just came out. It was mad weird.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And, what about Swerving?
So Swerving, I have more of a connection to.
And running the streets, swerve. Gas to the pedal, no heat. Swerving. I'm swerving, switching lanes. Lane changes, blinking. Yeah, I'm riding with the birds.
So the night of Swerving, the night I heard the beat for Swerving, I actually had gotten into a car accident. And I literally swerved off the street. It was like one of those freak accidents. Like I was driving down the road and there was no lights. It was like pitch black. And I guess there was like a puddle in the road. So the car started hydroplaning and I swerved off in that jump just so I couldn't hit any other cars. So I went into the grass. I was so shaken up. I had went to my friend's house that lived close by, and my boy Sam, he makes some of my beats, and he ended up coming over, and this is the first time I ever heard anything from him. And he literally played that John. I literally envisioned the whole car swerving accident John, and I was like, yo, I already know what I want to talk about. So once I had that in there, I literally I want to say fast forward 3 months later, I was on spring break with some friends and I was out in LA, and my boy Q, the artist, he actually engineered the whole track, and I wrote the whole song driving to Arizona, like on a random tip. LA to Arizona.
Hey, shout out to Swerving. I'm glad you're good from the accident too, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, so also I noticed your space outfit, the black one with the reflectors in the video Swerving. Is that something you have somebody style for you, or is it your own type of design?
It's actually not my style, but I guess like the whole Angieonmars space vibe. I've been going with the whole reflective John. So most of the times when you see me, I have some type of reflective gear on me. This specific suit is from THRU. It's from Philly. They make a whole bunch of like gym wear, a lot of leggings and stuff like that. But I thought this one was mad cool because my first performance as Angieonmars, I had got this too, and I thought it was like crazy. And then that was like one of my best performances ever. And once I feel like I just kind of like brought it into the whole mix and collection of all my other reflective year.
So tell me about back to the 80s.
That shit is crazy.
Oh, take it back to the
80s. Take it back to the 80s. Cause you my baby. That shit is crazy. That shit is wavy. Take it back to the 80s. Take it back to the 80s.
Yo, that's what's up. That song is special. I was in a relationship at the time, and we was arguing. We was going back and forth, and I was just irked. Like I was so irked, man. I was like, man, don't even hit me up. I was like, I don't even want to talk to you. So I literally hung up, and I just started writing in my journal, and I wrote like, man, like you got me fucked up, like you stupid, like, and I'm writing this shit in my journal. I'm like, yo, I said it a few times, and I'm like, yo, this shit could be a hook, like this shit kind of sound cool. And then I just kind of started writing like my experience in my relationship, going back and forth with like her, and I literally was just like, damn, that shit crazy. So when I was in LA, and I was recording, I actually recorded that back to the 80s, but I wasn't supposed to like record that song that time. And so once he started playing the beat, and I was like in the booth, I started like, I wrote like all the songs except for the hook back to the 80s, right? I freestyled that whole little joint. So I literally was in the mic, and I was supposed to say something else, but I think I was supposed to say like something in your thighs or something. And then it just swerved, and I was like, yo, this shit crazy, because I think I was trying to like watch my words because somebody was in the room, and I felt weird. So I was like, yo, this shit crazy. Take it back to the 80s. And nobody knew where that joint came from. And I was like, yo, you rocking with it. Keep it in there.
Hey, that's what's up. Shout out back to the 80s. What about Collect?
Come and collect. Yo, got the big dogs on my neck.
Come and collect. Got the big dogs on my neck. Got some weight, 100 checks. Niggas fraud and yeah, they stress. Scamming niggas do it best.
I did that shit on the airport. I wrote it, so I was getting pizza, and this chef, he was mad cool. He gave me like a free glass of wine, and this was in the airport, in my connecting airport, going to, I was in North Carolina, in Charlotte. And I was going back to Florida, and I literally was just like, I was listening to the beat over and over again, and I just started, like the word that I had in my head was collect. So I was just thinking about literally everything that I was struggling with at the time, because like being a college student, you working for your bread, you doing a lot, you going back and forth. So I think for me it was more so like getting for me it was like got the big dogs on my neck. Like I was battling like student loans and shit, and everybody was coming at me, I feel like, for bread, and I was like, damn, like this shit a lot. So I think I was like reflecting. I actually write like a lot in the airport because I be flying.
I take off like blast
Speaking
off.
of flying, tell me about Takeoff.
Like blast off.
Take off.
I take off like blast off. I move bricks, cocaine soft. Drip king, make the pussy wet. Beat it up like an omelet. Fuck nigga, I'm lit. Twisted off the wet. Folded just like Pyrex. Smoking this a Project X nigga. Yeah.
Take off.
Man, fuck all your rapping, cause this
Yo, that's crazy. That's the first rap that I ever really wrote. So I think I just wanted to get it out there because it was like the first thing I ever really wrote. And that was just, it was more so like, I remember writing it in my dorm room, like, and building it up and listening to the beat over and over and over again. And once it like was finished, one of my, I'm AKA, shout out to my sorors. But one of my Greek bros, he's a Kappa, and he was actually the first person to really bet on me. His name's Dennis. And he was like, yo, sis, like, come to the stool. Like, my boy got a little mic in his closet. Like, we gonna take it back old school. And we used to literally, like, record that song, like, over and over and over again. Like, I want to say hours, because I I wrote everything down, but I kept stumbling on words, like I couldn't read or something. And it was just mad funny because every time I think about that song, I think of how far I come.
Shout out Takeoff, y'all go stream that, go check that out right now. So I assume from what you're saying, you've been writing. I assume you write your own lyrics. Do you write all your own lyrics, or you have somebody to help you with that?
It's 100% me. It's I write everything. Um, Everything I've written, everything that's out is literally all me and my experiences or thoughts that I just think about in my head. And I wake up and I just jot it down and I just put pieces to the puzzle together.
You think it's harder out there for female rappers than it is for male rappers?
Of course, y'all dominate the game. So it's like I feel like right now, like us females, we coming out strong. We got Megan Thee Stallion, we got Ruby Rose, we got a lot of these like young rappers and female rappers especially that have a lot to say. So and I feel like we all kind of add our own little spice and flavor to the game. So I think it's just cool to see like a lot of females rising up and saying what they have to say.
That's what's up. Shout out to all the female rappers. Who's the dopest female rapper of all time to you?
Okay, Nicki Minaj. I had to say rapper because I thought you was about to say artist. That's hard.
Okay, that's too hard. You want to answer that one too? Okay. Shout out Nicki Minaj. Most definitely.
I gotta support Nicki from Queen. She trending. You already know.
Yeah, I think I read that somewhere about you too. You originally from New York and you moved out to what, Florida or something?
Yeah. So I moved to Florida when I was 7, and I lived here ever since until I went to college. I've lived here for like what 11, 12 years, something like that, in West Palm Beach, Florida. So I rep Florida, but I like be in New York all the time, and I like was born there, so I don't really know at this point. But Florida is where it's at. That's where I'm at.
Okay, and we heard you talk a little bit about your team. Is it anybody you want to shout out from your team, or you know what I mean? Before we get to the end of this.
I mean, I can't do anything without Jason and Lewis, so shout out to Jason and Lewis. That's my cousin and my manager. He's dope. He always makes it happen. I want to say shout out to the gang. Shout out to the squad, Mars gang. You already know the vibes. Blast off.
Where can we find you?
You can find me on all streaming platforms: YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal. Pick one. Rock with it.
And what's next up for you?
Next up, I would say, of course, more music. Stay tuned for more music for sure. But in 2020, I feel like right now my main focus is more visuals. I feel like it's easy to connect with somebody off the strength of like getting to know them more through their visual aspects and seeing their creative. So you're definitely gonna see a lot more visuals.
Okay, last question. Are you concerned or have you been affected by coronavirus? Like music-wise or physical or whatever?
I feel like physically and mentally it's something that we all have to go through as, as a society and adjust into it. I've just been trying to stay positive, focus on my health and my well-being. It's affected me because like I can't really move around and go to the studio or like interact with people, and I feel like a lot of being an artist is the interactions and things that you make, and I feel like I feel like right now I'm kind of boxed in a sense, so it has been kind of hard, but I mean I'm adjusting, I'm making my ways, and I can only imagine what people are going through like in different places in the world, so my heart goes out to everybody else.
Awesome. So before you go, is there anything you want to say to your fans or your followers that's out there?
Okay. Definitely check out the music video, YouTube, run it up, like it up, let me know how y'all feel, tell y'all friends.
Hey, that's what's up. Shout out Swerving, shout out Dripping, shout out Angieonmars. Thanks for coming through, holding it down on Say That. You know what I'm saying? Y'all go stream her music. She killing the game. She coming up on Quarantine Fridays. Make sure y'all check her out.
Yeah, shout out to Jigga News and Say That Blast off.
Hey, and until next time, family, say that.
Say that.
Yeah, Tech Nine, he had this group. They was on the other side. Still repping for the gangsters on them solo. Boom. Slowed me down right on my car. Whoop whoop. What the East Side. That was like my first video. Shot to DJ Poop. Raise the roof. And I got that was one of my first videos. And that's when I really got introduced to the game. Pimpin' Pomona Young, Sugar Free, Luke, and Die Hard with Adventures. Even when you watch the movie, if you look at the end of the movie, my name is the biggest name on the credit. Rick Hard, Ted Silver.
Who is the most West Coast pop locker? Well, most featured West Coast pop locker in music videos.
I don't even know, man. Outside of Cool Boy. It's called Nino's Revenge. Omar Gooden. We got Caffeine, Georgia Peach, underground artists coming up and rocking with me. J Boogie, TK, Wisdom, Matt Dole. Oh, we got Badass in there too. Coronavirus situation is tapping on that type of level. Hey, what's up with it? Is Rick Hard giving a shout out to Say That, Say That, Say That 3 times in a row, and Jigga Knows, man. And it don't stop.
What up, Say That? Yo, this is Troy Marshall. Shout out to Jigga News, doing the nightclubs. I started interning at MCA Records, where, Uptown Records had a joint venture there, which allowed me the opportunity to work with Jodeci, Father MC, Mary J. Blige, Guy, Heavy D and the Boys, Soul For Real, Monifa, the OJs. Later on in MCA, Avant, Kiki Wyatt, Common, Talib Kweli. So, I've had a very, very great career starting off in this promotion business called the music business. Like right now, I'm currently with Hicko Records, working St. John, which he has this great, amazing remix of this record called Roses that's #1 globally. Working with Yellow Beezy, a local Dallas rapper who's now a nationwide rapper. Working with this new young artist by the name of Ruby Rose, who's really starting to shine and blossom. Working with this young lady by the name of Bonfire, who I call Artina Marie. She's really pushing her whole R&B agenda. And then as well as, just working with artists out of Texas with this other label called Dirty Water Music Group, where they have Bugatti Casino, they had Little Ronnie Mother F, who had the Throw That Ass in a Circle song. And, I just really tried to work with artists that want to be successful. I've worked with Little Durk. I always wanted to work with him, and because I really thought he was a really good kid. Got a chance to meet him, met his manager, and now we're all buddies, So that was one I really would like to work with. Travis Scott would be another artist. This is Troy Marshall shouting out to Say That. What's up, everybody?
Michael Jordan got his Jordans, man. Cool Boy got the cool box. I want to give a shout out to the original King of Pop, Anthony A.K. King from the Electronic Puppets. But remember this, everybody gets something from somebody, man. Mike took the term King of Pop from Anthony A.K. King from the Electronic Puppets. I'm finna air it out right here on your show, dog. There's not another pop locker that's featured in more official West Coast videos than me. That's me in Kendrick Lamar video in King Kunta. That's me in the Dirty OGs video in Rotate. That's me in Sugar Free's video in Holding My Heart. Man, I'm in everybody's shit, man. My real name is Romantic in the motherfucker, dog. Hold on, check it out. Because music is the best thing that can be heard in this world. And if music doesn't move you to want to dance, you don't have a fucking soul.
To be honest with you, if anybody know the history of Thug Life, they'll know that like on the song How Long Will You Want Me, Tupac, when I say I know life's a trip and everybody gotta go, but why the fuck it had to be my nigga Kato? You hear Pac in the background scream out, my nigga Mac 10 in this motherfucking year.
Met Pac through Coolio. Me and my boy Rated R. Shout out to my boy Rated R.
Those that don't know, Macadosis, aka Boss Mac, I'm the same dude that said I know life's a trip and everybody gotta go. But why the fuck it had to be my nigga Kato?
One for easy, Dad. Bust one for easy E.
For boys in the hood, the NWA. Got to give it up to Easy cause he paved the way. Put it down for the West Coast, dropping them hits. From the cradle to the grave.
Good to go, nigga. It's your boy Boss Mac, nigga, aka Mac and Dopest, nigga. So some pimp shit, nigga. Check it out.
So being that you came from the era of gangster rap, you know, you came up with Tupac at the same time as he was coming up. How do you feel about the state of music today?
I mean, you know, I'm like this, bro. You know, music gonna always change. You know, when we came out, it was a lot of people like not feeling what we were saying and what we was talking about. You know what I mean? And it's gonna always be like that. Music gonna always change. So, you know, I'm not the one to hate on the new shit that's out right now. Some of it I'm feeling, some of it I'm not. You know what I mean? But for the most part, it's a lot of dope shit out there right now. Shout out to my boy Warren G though too, because when Warren see me, every time he see me, he be like, yeah, that's the real Mac 10 right there. He on some real shit though. You feel me? Yeah, that probably started a little controversy right there too. Yeah, let that fire one time. Yeah, no doubt. Shout out to Jigga News and shout out to Saydat, man. I appreciate you guys having me on your format. You know what I mean? I wish y'all true success and continued success, and y'all keep on smashing, man. Keep representing this hip hop life, man, and you know, the whole get down, man. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Y'all doing a good job. Shout out Boss Mac Bullies. Get that Boss Mac Bullies if you want one of these dope ass Richies or one of them exotic bullies. We got them on deck. Michael Exotics, baby. Holla at me. All day, you got him.
Yeah, Quarantine Fridays go up, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all playing the new music from the indie artists. It's going crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's a good platform. Everybody need to reach out and follow that Liddy.
Tell us about the album Betrayed.
And like I say, it just started off straight off the gate, like telling you about betrayal. Like the first song called Friends, it's about fake friends, niggas bandwagoning when you get hot, shit like that. Then it go over to the second song, Ops. And you know that's betrayed. You betrayed by niggas, they your ops now. Hey man, y'all go do a dance to Ops right now, man. Create me a dance to Ops right now. I'm gonna post on my page. Give me something crazy, man. I'm posting nigga, man. What's up? Young Trap Ops Challenge. Yo, man, say that, man. It's your boy Young Trap. You know what I'm saying? We rocking in the building right now. Let's get it.
Shoot it to off, shoot it as pop, shoot it as mama, they don't want the drama. 45 shots, that shit sound like it's thunder. Thirsty for blood and I'm dying of hunger. Me and my young
Frank 9008 from Abstract 9008. Shout out to Saydat and Jigga News. I am in my position of Crenshaw, and my nigga position in Crenshaw hasn't been exposed yet. Like the cool side, the cool hustle side of it. Some beats you want to take your time on. You really want people to understand it, hear what you gotta say. And some other beats they turned up. You just want to get on them so fast and just have fun with it.
They went in Battle Cat two GOAT producers I'm looking up to right now. we all put money in the pot to make sure we can get shit down the right way.
Stay on the course because they're not seeing the results that they want and whatnot. But it's like I was just told to stay consistent, stay down for the come up, you know.
Yeah, they got a banger with Snoop. It's a real live banger.
Shout out Uncle Snoop. He tapped in with the big dog, and yeah, we got one coming out with him.
Yeah. Shout out to Saydat, Jigga News. I mean, much love to LA Crenshaw District, Abstract 9008. You feel me?
Shout out to Saydat, Jigga News.
Coming up today, we got one of Seattle's most talented artists, bringing a whole new wave to the music industry. One of the most complimented artists on Jigga News Quarantine Fridays, Kid Flash. What's good with you, boss?
Yeah, what's good, fam? I was like, this nigga can rap just like no one I ever seen before or heard before in my life. You know what I'm saying? I heard Busy Bone and them niggas, but it was different. You know what I'm saying? I can understand what he was saying. my boy Johnny Joyce, he's out here doing his thing. Shout out him. He's in Florida right now. He's a really dope artist. Anthony Rowe with Chris Brown.
You also mix your music with rap and singing too. You have like an R&B side and the hip hop side too. You want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, I try to give my audience both sides of, you know, hip hop and rap, and see the versatile side, because I know a lot of females, they hear the singing and you know niggas like rap, so you know what I'm saying, so why not give everybody both, you know what I'm saying? If you can do both. Shout out Jigging News and say that.